Meow.
So here's the sewing table that I wanted to redo. It was a really well built sewing table. Even came with a sewing pin, and it had little bobbins to put your thread on, and also some pull out drawers. It was a really nice little sewing table. I started off by taking off the knobs and then doing a first base coat of white paint, just quickly slapping it on so that the second coat would stick to it well. And there I am putting on the second coat. I did this about 9 years ago. And when I look back, I think, wow, I did a lot of work. And I think I sold it for only about $100. Anyway, here's the little stool that it came with. And I removed the cushion, as you can see. And then I'm just gonna paint that white too to match the desk. There's my little bunny who's rocking out to some music, I bet. Little Ziggy. These are the 4 colors of paint that I used to make the table. And it was inspired by a shirt that I really liked. I thought that those were pretty refreshing summer colors. And also, of course, painter's tape, I used that. And then I just marked on each stripe where I was gonna paint so I wouldn't get confused. Knew which stripes to just leave. Then I peeled off the painter's tape and just painted on the corresponding color. There's the fun part, is unpeeling the tape. I had to do some touch-up work because, as you can see, I pulled off some paint along with the tape. There's some spots that bled a bit too, so I had to come by with my white paint and correct all the bleeds. I was such a perfectionist back then. There's no way I would do all this work now. No way. But I guess it was fun for me back then. I think I got the sewing table for free too. This was a chair I'd gotten for free, and I noticed that the material on it would look really good with the table. So I took the cushion off of that and cut out the material. Can't believe somebody gave away those pretty chairs for free. So it looks good. Then all I had to do was just to staple that material onto the old cushion. And you have to fold the quarters in a certain way so that it doesn't make too heavy of a crease. You don't have to do that, but it just makes it look so much better. It looks more professional when you take a lot of care for the corner fold. I guess it took me a lot of thought to get started. Okay, finally got started. Nope, not quite. Okay, so just stapling it in. taking care to do the corner folds just right. The more staples, the better. The tighter the material becomes. So, looks good. Something that I noticed about the foot of the stool is that it was missing a metal cap. So you see like on the end of the table there. So I took some yellow ochre and painted it on there. And I also took some teal paint and added it to kind of get the oxidized look of the copper caps on the other legs. I was such a perfectionist. It's just ridiculous. Nowadays, I don't even repaint my house, even if I hate the color of the walls. I just leave them like, it's good enough. Okay, so the bottom of the cushion you see looks pretty bad. So I stapled on a little tab so you could pull up the cushion. A little ribbon. And then I wanted to line the bottom of the cushion too. So very carefully stapled it in. This was kind of tricky to do. And I carefully stapled the sides, trying to make it as tight as possible. And just tuck in the material and try to staple it underneath so you couldn't see the staples. And then the last one, I had to tuck it in and just staple it as close to the edge as I could so you couldn't really see it. And that's how it turned out. I thought it turned out just beautiful. It made a little girl really happy. She saw the ad that we put up and I had my matching shirt on to match to the desk. You see the underside of the cushion. Very nice.